pretty much all the Pokemon TCG YouTubers just did a video on Mega Latias EX with the Poison Package. Even I did it. But today we're going to be playing the way I think Pokemon intended Mega Latias EX to be played. And that is with the new Latios and Ho-Oh EX, which allows you to do 300 damage every single turn. Let's go check out this brand new deck on Pokemon TCG Live. This might be the best way to play Mega Latias EX. Welcome back to Bravery Pokemon TCG Live Mega Evolution deck video, and today we're looking at my Mega Latias Ho-Oh Latios deck. This deck's got all the Latias in the deck. This deck goes fast and hits pretty hard and can potentially do like 300 damage on the first turn. This actually is also most likely the way Pokemon intended you to play the Mega Latias EX deck. So Latias EX is a very strong card. I've tried it before with the Poison Engine, obviously. That was like the main way I've seen everybody play Latias is with the Poison package. But this might actually be the better way to play it because you can actually chain Illusory Impulse very easily every single turn. So it's got the attack that does 300 damage for a Fire, a Psychic, and a Colorless Energy. Discard all energy from the Latias. Now, how we're going to make this work is we're going to pair it with Ho-Oh EX and the new Latios, and I guess Latias EX also to support the deck. So Ho-Oh's got the ability Golden Flame. Once you're in turn, you can attach 2 basic Fire Energies from your hand to one of your bench Ethan's Pokemon. So you have Ho-Oh on the bench, you just put 2 Fire Energy onto itself. Then you have the Latios here with Lustrous Assist. When your Mega Latias EX switches from the bench to the active spot, you can move any amount of energy from your bench Pokemon to your active Pokemon. So you can use this ability to move the Fire Energy off the Ho-Oh onto the Mega Latias. You put 2 fires on the Latias, and then you just attach a Psychic Energy from your hand for turn, doing 300 damage. That is the goal and strategy of this deck, and obviously with the help of Latias EX, you get a free retreat pivot, so the Latias really go hard. The 2 Latias here really support the Big Daddy Mega Latias EX, which I find kind of funny. It's got his 2 sons helping it out, but that's the idea of the deck. We're just going to go Ho-Oh, put 2 Fire Energy in play, move it, use Latios, and then chain 300 damage. You can do this on the first turn. If you get lucky and high roll all these basics plus energy, it's very possible to do 300 damage on the first turn of the game, which is cool. It's also stuff like Kangaskhan in the deck for draw. I mean, we are playing Latias EX. We have 2 of them in the deck, plus 2 switch and a Prime Catcher. A lot of switching cards. We may as well use Kangaskhan to have a little bit of extra draw alongside the Fezandipiti to help against stuff like Iono. Again, we got the 3 energy retrievals just to help us get our energy back in the hand. I'm also playing normal retrieval. I did base some of this list off of what I saw in Japan, and they were all playing like 3 SCRs plus 1 normal retrieval. It's just, sometimes this card can grief you, and sometimes you get rid of important pieces. Now, 300 damage is good. We can play Gravity Mountain, so we can actually one-shot big stage 2s like Charizard, Dragapult, Guardevoir, Grimmsnarl, and then, obviously, we can play stuff like the Bravery Charm to make our Latias even bulkier. That's the one downside with this deck. It doesn't really have any, like, good counterplay with 1-prizers, and Mega Latias is kind of fragile. It's a 3-prizer with 280 HP. We can slap a Charm on it to make it a little bit more tankier, but sometimes it doesn't get the job done. But maybe it'll help us just a little bit so we can survive KOs. And it's a pretty cool deck, and I like it quite a bit. Now, before we get into the video, big shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. If you're going to get any Pokemon TCG Live pack codes, get them over at Card Cavern. Card Cavern does sell codes line for the cheapest. So if you're looking for the main set Mega Evolution, or you want to get an older set code, IRL singles, product Card Cavern sells more than just the codes over on their website. If you get anything over there at the checkout, use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel. Help yourself out. Help out Card Cavern. Shout out Card Cavern. Check them out. Link in the description if you want to support the channel. Also, link down below is my second sponsor to TC Evolutions. If you want to get into the awesome product they sell there, their dice, their damage counters, ability markers, great stuff to have when you're playing IRL Pokemon TCG tabletop gameplay. Check them out down below. Use code LDF over there for a 10% discount at the checkout. Shout out my 2 sponsors. If you want to support the channel, link will be down below. And link down below is my second channel for even more content from me. I just did a video looking at a bunch of decks in Japan with Phantasmal Flames, as Japan has access to the new set. So if you want to look ahead at the meta, check out my second channel's latest vid. And hey, why not subscribe here to the main channel? It's completely free. And we're on the road to 90k subs / 100k subs. If you want to help me reach that goal, subscribing would be awesome. So here is my list. I looked at some lists in Japan, and they were all very similar, like 2 Ho-Oh, 2 Latias EX, 2 Latios, the Kangaskhan, Squawk, Fez, stuff like that. I wish this deck had better 1-prize options. There's actually no 1-prize attacker in the deck, and that is maybe something we could try to work on, though I don't know what we're playing in the deck. The best option would be Chiyu, but Chiyu needs 2 fire. You can't realistically build it up. You could play Energy Switch. So you could try to go and approach with this build by adding a couple copies of Energy Switch. Maybe you can also play like a Clefairy EX in the deck, because then you can knock out stuff like Mega Lucario. Now, I'm not playing Max Belt. A lot of the lists were playing Max Belt. I think Max Belt is cool. It's actually not bad because it lets you one-shot Megas with Latias, which is kind of important. So if you want to play Mega Belt or Max Belt, you can over the Prime Catcher. If you play that, though, you probably need to play like a town store, because we're not playing Arvin. Finding that max belt is not really that easy to do, so town stores is probably the way to go, but I really like the double Gravity Mountain, because if you're playing a Stage 2 deck, you run them over. Now, I am playing some extra tech cards to help in other matchups. we are going to have to play Protective Goggles. You have to play this card. Otherwise, you just lose to Clefairy. You can slap this Goggles onto your Latias, and you can't get one-shot by Clefairy. Also, the Jamming Tower is really important. Now, we're not going to use this in every single matchup. It's only here strictly for the Kangaskhan Absol matchup. We cannot one-shot a Mega Kangaskhan and Absol if they have Bravery Charm and Lively Stadium in play. We could remove both of those stadiums all at once by just going Jamming Tower, getting rid of both the Charm and the Stadium all at once, allowing you to one-shot a Kangaskhan and Absol. Now, I don't know if this is correct, but I like Jamming Tower in this deck. Because, like, yeah, you shut off your own Bravery Charm and your Protective Goggles, but it's not like you're going to use this every single matchup anyways. It's just there so we can beat Kangaskhan and Absol. We could play Tool Scrapper, but I think it'd be a lot better to try to stick a Jamming Tower down and hope that it can buy us some time and stay in play, if we're trying to go for those consecutive knockouts. Again, you could try Max Belt over Prime Catcher. Then you need to play most likely a third boss to be more aggressive. Prime Catcher I just like a lot. It's a switching card for Latias, so it works really well with the Latios and the ability, and it's also just a good card. But Max Belt could be the way to go, so you can one-shot Megas. If you want to go down the route, you definitely could. Also, you could try out E-Switches and Chiyu. This deck might even get better when we get the new Moltres from Phantasmal Flame, so you have an even better one-prize attacker. Actually, when that Moltres comes out, then I do think you want to play Max Belt, because you make your Moltres hit harder versus weirder Pokemon like Squawkabilly and Gholdengo. But let's go check out the deck and see what it's all about on TCG Live. All right, we might have hit Raging Bolt. We can be Raging Bolt. Our start is not the best, however. Started Ho-Oh. Probably going to have to, like, research here or something. Depending on what happens to me, Iono. We'll see. Yeah, it looks like it is Raging Bolt. I don't know, maybe I do Iono just to stop them from using Hoot Hoot and Noctowl. Because they're going to Fan Call here. And let's see if they grab, like, double Hoot Hoot. If they grab, like, one Noctowl, maybe I don't Iono. Let's see what they grab. This hand isn't great. I don't really have anything else going for me right now. They get two Hoot Hoots and a Ditto. Alright, well, we'll see how this goes. I can't attack... I could attack turn 1, technically. I'm going to need a lot more than just the Ho-Oh in the active. This is probably the worst starter, then, in this situation, to be honest with you. All right, let's see what they do. Are they going into Raging Bolt? They are going into Raging Bolt. So we can kill this thing turn 1. That'd be nice. That'd be pretty decent. Don't know if we're going to get to do that, though. Let's see what our draw is going to be. That's not helping. Let's research. Whatever. YOLO. All right. We got more stuff. I don't know what to... I can get, I guess we get Mega Latias. We might have to just let the Ho-Oh get KO'd. I don't really like this, though, but... might be the way it goes. Well, Golden Flame... Pass. Because I don't know if I want to Iono or Lillie next turn. So my opponent doesn't knock out the Ho-Oh, for whatever reason, we can play Lillie. They do KO it. I want to Iono. That's why I didn't want to play the Earthen Vessel there. I'm not really going to be able to do Illusory Impulse next turn, though. Anyways, not looking too good. I need to get Baby Latias there, too, to be honest. All right, let's see what they got. They have Ultra Ball. They can get Noctowl here. Can they maybe go Prime Catcher? That would suck. Get rid of Crispin and Sada. If they could, like, Prime Catcher kill Mega Latias, that would be really bad. I don't know if they're going to be able to do that. That'd be pretty awkward if they did, though. They have Sada. It's like Grass Energy, though, so that's good. They did attach last turn, and oh, just a Burst Roar. All right, we have a chance. They just Burst Roar. That's fine with me. See, this is why I held off on the supporter there. And it paid off, which is good. So let's grab the 2 fires. Put them on the Ho-Oh. Play Lillie, and hopefully we get something good. No, what? I didn't get the Latias? Oh my god. Okay, this is fine. We can just do this instead. This is actually still decent. We can Prime Catcher the Teal Mascot and knock it out with Ho-Oh. This is going to have to be the best play. They did lose their Prime Catcher, which is good too. That makes me feel a little bit better about this. The hand isn't very good, though. Which is a little scary, but we can Golden Flame. Bravery Charm. Knockout. Alright, hopefully we get something good off the prizes, because we need to be able to take 2 prizes now every single turn. Currently, we can't do it with our hand, but let's see if 6 and 5 help me out. Okay, there we go. But I still won't be able to go into Illusory Impulse, right? Well, I guess, like, depends on what I draw. I need to find Latias EX and or the Latios. which I currently don't have. All right, they should be able to KO Ho-Oh, obviously. I don't think Ho-Oh is going to survive the turn. It is good that they lost their Prime Catcher, and they're down double Sada, which isn't bad either. So they're down some resources here. See what they're able to cook up here. They got another Noctowl. They're bringing double a Noctowl. They're probably going to get, like, Fez or something. But that's the thing. Like, I probably have to Ultra Ball for Fez here. Yeah, I probably have to Ultra Ball for Fez. And hope that I draw into a supporter, and then we can knock out this Raging Bolt. Let's see what they Noctowl for here. Iono? Nest Ball? I actually don't mind getting an Iono. This hand is not that good. This is, like, actually an okay Iono. Yeah, I'm okay with my opponent playing Iono here. If they want to play a supporter, an Iono is actually not too bad. Looks like they're going to go for it. They haven't played a supporter yet, so... Like, I'm okay with this. Let's see. Are they playing the Iono? I'm fine with this, man. I don't mind it. I don't mind the Iono. Let's see. I'm assuming they're going to... Like, I don't mind it, man. This hand isn't very good. This hand is not very good. We'll see if that's what they decide to do. Because I might need the support. Like, the best I can do is, like, Ultra Ball for Fez, right? But that's not going to get me. I need more stuff. I need to look something up, too, real quick here. I need a double... Oh, they're not Ionoing me. Never mind. Okay. Maybe do it with Mensch Fez, then. Dang it. I was hoping they were going to Iono. I just got to read the Latios here real quick here. Once during turn, Mega Latios moves from your bench. Okay. It's like remote Ho-Oh for turn. Okay, unfortunately, my opponent did not Iono me. I was hoping they were, because I was like, I actually don't mind getting Iono. This hand is not the greatest. Okay. We need 3 basics here. This is kind of rough. Oh, let's go. Perfect. That was the perfect top deck. All right, Fezandipiti, help me out. Let's get it. All right, we're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling. That was a huge hit there. We have to attach that. We have to get the Latias. The Latias to go into Latias. What do you know about that? We can retreat. And then this Latios uses its ability. Put that there. Boom, shakalaka. Do I Night Stretcher to do Ho-Oh's ability? There's a good chance to get, like, a retrieval. Might as well wait. We'll just research. Oh, we did not get a retrieval, though. That's fine. It's not fine. Maybe I should have did the Night Stretcher. They might not even KO me, though, in all honesty. I have 330 HP. Their board kind of sucks. I actually don't know if they're going to get the knockout. Well, I mean, they have no owls to work with. That's the thing. We'll see if they can do it with no owls. They need to do 350 damage to me here. That's a lot. It was actually not good, though. I whiffed the retrieval. I maybe should have played the Night Stretcher just in case I whiffed. Because, like, I was like, I can get 2 Psychic. I should have. There's no reason not to. But they might Iono me, right? Which is fine. I mean, we'll be fine. I'm sure we'll find it at SCR. We just need an SCR next turn. We win the game. That's basically all it is. Just need the SCR and we win. All right, here we go. Can my opponent stop the Mega Latias? Let's see. It's a pretty good Protective Goggles play, too. Because if it stops my opponent from being able to go, like, Koraidon, knock out Fez. Or Slither Wing KO Fez, which would be a little bit more awkward. Because then I can't... With this current hand, I can't do a boss KO. I'll see if they can knock me out, though. They could potentially... Well, they could have a bundle, I guess. But even then, I push the other Latias. My opponent needs to knock me out somehow. They need 5 energy to KO me. They need to do attach Sada to 2 ancient Pokemon plus double Teal Dance. That's asking for a lot. Now they can get there. They do have a giant hand, but they just have no Noctowls to work with, which might make it harder to pull that off. They need double Ancients with the Sada. That's 3 cards. 2 Teal Mask Ogre Pawns. Yeah, they need a lot. They only Sada. Yeah, we're chilling. This is cooked. They didn't get there. I don't have game in hand though, but this is fine. Well, if I draw a superior energy retrieval, we do just have game in hand. I should have played the Night Stretcher, because if I drew even like the normal retrieval, I would have had it. I would have had game if I just drew SCR here. Unfortunate. Let's see if they Ultra Ball away E-Switch and Area 0. Sure. They have an Iono in their hand, which they can play next turn and knock me out, but I still have Fez. No SCR there. Let's do this. I don't even know if there's any Pokemon in there. No, it's this guy. Maybe just play the Lillie. Do I ever switch here? Probably not, right? Just to know one more card. Yeah, we'll switch. Oh, Lillie, we can burn a card here. All right, we need Superior Energy Retrieval. Still didn't get it. Oof. My goat, where are you hiding? It's not good. Let's see here. What do I strafe into? Probably the other Latias, to be honest. Does it matter if they knock it out? Not really. They're going to win in 2 attacks anyways. Might as well just go into this. It's my biggest Pokemon. Unfortunate whiff. It's fine. We're pretty much guaranteed the retrieval next turn, though. Thankfully. Because it's like at the bottom of the deck. So we should find it next turn, like no matter what. Because my opponent put a Grass Energy on the Raging Bull for some reason, they can't KO Fez. Because they could have KO'd Fez here with a boss. But, like, that's not going to stop me. I've researched, but could have. All right. They can knock out my active, and then I just win the game as long as I get lucky. Now, my opponent could KO the Ho-Oh, actually. That is actually slightly concerning. They could KO Ho-Oh here, which would be really bad, actually, if they KO'd Ho-Oh. It makes it worse we didn't find the retrieval for, like, 2 turns. I should have Night Stretchered the fire in play. Now I'm regretting not doing that. Ooh, this is pretty bad. Okay, they're going to Iono me, thankfully. Yeah, they just KO'd Ho-Oh. It would have been cooked. Okay, what's the Iono going to give me? Okay, we got normal retrieval. That's all we needed. There we go. We got there. This game got very close. Well, I didn't get very close, but it got close because, like, I just had a turn where I didn't find energy. I should have played that Night Stretcher on the Ho-Oh. I was just like, for sure I'm going to get an energy retrieval, but I wasn't able to, and I got punished pretty badly. So I should have played the Night Stretcher, because then I would have had 2 energy on the Latias. Even if they KO'd Ho-Oh here, I would have just had game anyways, without needing to use the Ho-Oh, so I almost messed that up. Had I played the Night Stretcher, I could have won a turn earlier. But the retrievals were just hiding in the bottom of the deck. Like, what do you want me to do, man? It's all good, though. We got there. We got the Golden Flame for the Ho-Oh. We retreat into Latias, and then we use the Latios to move the energy to this guy. And just like that, 300 damage, that's the dub. That is all she wrote. Like I said, got a little close there, a little close for comfort, but we're walking away with a win. That's all that truly matters. All right, my opponent's got a Monkey Dory. Let's see what this is. Our turn 1 is fine. This might be Guardevoir. Maybe we could donk him. Ooh, okay. We need a lot, though, to donk my opponent. That's a good start. Still need some pieces, though, for sure. I mean, if it is Guardy, it's like I kind of want to make sure I don't lose Gravity Mountain here. It's probably not a card I want to discard. Maybe I just get Squawkabilly in this situation instead of Iono, because we have the chance to win this turn. So should I just get Squawk? Squawk and seize the hand? Yeah, I'm down. Because then we just need... Then our board has to be Latias plus thing, but it's fine. Let's Iono. Okay, we might get it. We are very close. We just need a Psychic Energy and we win the game. Yo, turn 1 Lati Donk 1 time? If we just hit Psychic Energy, we win. Let's see it. Bet. Bet. Let's go. The Lati Donk, baby. Yo, what you know about Latias Donk? I mean, we needed the full squad there. We needed, like, a bunch of combo pieces, and we got there. GG's. Let's go. I mean, it might have been a Guardy deck, too. Donk and Guardevoir is never a bad thing, because who likes Guardevoir, bro? All right, my opponent starts Bundle. Our start's pretty good. I think we just get Ho-Oh and set it up here. I could go into Kangaskhan, actually, to draw more cards. I also could Squawk, but I may as well just Golden Flame. I guess I technically can attach here because my opponent, like the Latias allows you to move the energy off of all your Pokemon, so I think that's okay. Might be able to attack with Latias, too. This might be Gholdengo, judging from the Lunatone. Gholdengo's interesting. We want to try to use a one-prizer if possible. That's the one thing I wish this deck had, was a better one-prize attacker. You don't have one. Like, you could play, like, a Chiyu or something. The new Moltres would be really good in this deck, by the way. The new Moltres comes out. It's perfect in this deck. Sadly, the new Moltres is not out yet. We'll see. I'm assuming it's Gholdengo. It could be Mega Lucario, but it's most likely Dengo. They put Genesect down. Maybe we can rip Prime Catcher. Ooh, they said the Cypher, though. Okay. Them not being able to take the first two prizes, I think should be enough for us to hopefully mount a way to win the game. I mean, low-key, we could just use Ho-Oh the entire game. We really don't need Latias because, like, Ho-Oh gets the job done. Maybe if we keep the energy here, we can use this against Mega Lucario if that ever becomes a problem. Honestly, one E-Switch could be pretty good in this deck, too, the more I think about it. Wouldn't mind maybe squeezing an energy switch in here. Maybe something that we consider adding into the deck. There's a lot of things you could add to this deck. All right, my opponent can Cypher Maniac. I don't think they have the attack, unless they're drawn into it with the Lunatone. Maybe? Do they have an energy? Let's see. Retreating into Soul Rock, that's fine. They could push Bundle here, but, I mean, I just get Latias. Okay, they don't have it. So I can hopefully take the first two prizes if all goes well. We got a Jamming Tower. Let's play that, and we'll just Lillie. Let's see if we can rip the attack. No! We don't get it? Actually, wait, no, I do. I'm trolling. I got double Nest Ball. For some reason, I didn't think I had it there. We're chilling, bro. What you know about Latias. Now, unfortunately, we do have to do 300 damage, but that's fine. Do I have a Prime Catcher here to kill the Lunatone just off their draw? I mean, we're killing the Soul Rock. It's like the same difference. I think it's fine. I can move all this juicy energy here. We're not getting Iono'd, so we'll just chill and hold the hand. Knock him out. Like I said, we might just try to use Ho-Oh in this match if we can as an attacker, if we can ever get more energy piled up. But let's see what our prize is. Another energy. There we go. You can find superior energy retrieval. This hand is pretty good. We can knock out a 2-prizer or something. All right. There's Trolley. Let's see. They get like a Genesect down. We can KO that. They bench Fez. We can KO that. I'm assuming they're going to bench Fez. I'd imagine they want to bench Fez here. I think the best top deck here would be like an out to Kangaskhan or an SCR. A superior energy retrieval will be really good too. We'll see. We'll see if they Trolley for. I'm assuming they're going to get like Fez, Gimmighoul, Soul Rock, Genesect maybe. I think they'll get those 4 Pokemon. Genesect, Fez, double Gimmighoul. But they also probably want Soul Rocks. Maybe not. Ooh, they got Riolu. So they are going to try to aim for Mega Lucario. Okay, Mega Lucario is a little scary. But if I can get Bravery Charm on Latias, then it's fine. But I had the Jamming Tower. But Jamming Tower does stop Air Balloon. They only have 1 Gimmighoul too, which is good. I'm not really worried about the Mega Lucario that much. Now, if I ran Max Belt, it'd be fine. But I decided that Prime Catcher was the better ace spec. But Max Belt would have been pretty good here too, right? Because we could have went Max Belt, one-shot Mega Lucario with the Latias, but I don't play it. All right. Let's see if they Vessel away here. Gholdengo. I mean, currently they can't go into Soul Rock and attack me unless they find Stadium Air Balloon or they have a Switch. So that's good. They currently can't attack my Mega Latias. And if they do go into Lucario, it's fine. I could Prime Catcher the Riolu, to be honest. But I think we always just Prime Catcher Fez. I honestly could Prime Catcher the Riolu, though, the more I think about it. They are building it up. Maybe. Probably, I don't know. I like maybe just killing the Fez. I don't know. Is it better to maybe kill Riolu the more I think about it? I don't know. I kind of like it. Riolu's a bit of an op. Nice have to take 2 pride. Yeah, maybe I do kill Riolu, actually. Can't build this guy up. If I could, that'd be nice. But, yeah, maybe killing the Riolu's correct here. But, like, I don't know. I can't one-shot the Mega Lucario. They can't one-shot me, though, without a Premium Power Pro. I'm not sure. I think I'm just going to Prime up. I mean, I'm down to just leave the Lucario alone. Let's kill the Fez. I kind of want a Lillie here to preserve the boss. Because Gust is pretty... Especially if they do go Lucario, it's nice to have the boss available. I feel like I'm going to whiff if I Lillie. I kind of need to take a KO here. So we have to research. All right, we got it. Ditch these two. Get all the energy back. Then Ho-Oh into play. Could Nest Ball for Kangaskhan here, but I can't bench Mega Kangaskhan against this deck because of the Mega Lucario. Wouldn't mind the extra draw. Could just get another Latias. Not sure. Let's just kill this. The goal really could just be to two-shot the Lucario, maybe. Because we are on the 3-prize map now. See what our prizes are. Vessel and Retrieval. Not bad. Now, see, if my opponent... Okay, honestly, like, if I didn't have the Jamming Tower in play, if we had Bravery Charm here, we would not be able to be one-shot by Lucario. They would have to go Gholdengo. It's a little sketchy. I don't know. This matchup is still potentially losable. They can take 2 KOs back-to-back. It's kind of bad. It's not a perfect matchup. That's the issue. Just because this guy gives up 3 prizes. And we need to be able to attack with Ho-Oh. We can't do it with this hand. I need to build up, like, double Ho-Oh or something to, like, maybe have a chance. This is where I wish I had a 1-prizer in the deck. This is where not having a 1-prizer is kind of grief. I don't know. We'll see. My opponent doesn't take a 3-prize KO here. We are chilling, but pretty low chance they whiff. But they don't have Fez, so maybe they don't. They push, like, bundle here. We can give them the Latias CX, because I have another one in my hand. They give them the Latios, even, which is pretty fine. They should... I mean, they have a Cypher. They can knock me out. An Arven would also potentially get them there. They need, like, premium power prone stuff. But maybe the Jamming Tower is going to put in some work. There's the Arven. So not doing Cypher, which is good. Really, they have to play with what's in their hand. Can they knock out Mega Latias? Let's see. I mean, they have, what, 3 energy in there. This is where I wish I had Bravery Charm. The Jamming Tower does slow them down a little bit, though. Okay, they got Vessel. They need 6 energy to KO me. Honestly, it's not looking good, because I have to kill the Dengo with another Mega Latias. It might just be cooked here, actually. I might just be cooked. I have to, like... I need to Iono knock out Gholdengo this turn. That's the goal. You have to Iono KO them here. This is actually pretty bad. This is like the one issue with this Mega Latias deck. This thing is a 3-prizer, man. Against like a 1-KO deck like this, it's pretty tough. Wish I had that Moltres in the deck. The Moltres would have been so good here. Let's see. Do they have the KO? They don't need a lot of energy, so it's not looking good. They need 6 energy to discard here, 300 damage. If I had the Bravery Charm on, they would have needed more, and we might have been safe. Yeah, they just need 6 energy to knock out Latias. It's unfortunately not looking too good. It is not looking good. If they don't KO me, then we are big chillin', because I have a response KO, and then we probably win the game as long as I find my last boss. Because they can just go Lucario and tank a hit. But let's see. Do they have it? It's pretty awkward if they have the KO here. Not much I can really do about it. See, in a situation like this, I wish I had E-Switch Chi or something. Just some way to, like, attack Gholdengo with a 1-prizer that can... Because then, like, using double Latias feels so grief. Because I'm just going to lose next turn. Oh, they're not killing me. What are they going after? The Fez. Okay, that's fine. It's fine with me. I'm cool with this. We can Night Stretcher it back. I think we have to research, because I need to find boss. Because my opponent can still go Mega Lucario, knock out Mega Latias next turn. So I still need to find boss for the following turn. We only have 1 Gust in the deck, though. See what our draw is. Ooh, we got the Iono. I don't want to... If I had Fez, I would be tempted to do Iono here. Well, good to know. If they did knock me out, I would have had the Iono. Okay, let's do this. Unless me. Get the 2 energies. So I wish I had another Ho-Oh in play. I can take advantage of the thing. Didn't get boss for Night Stretcher for next turn. I got Gravity Mountain Bravery Charm, though, which is good. Guess we'll get Kangaskhan. Actually, we should bench Kangaskhan. It'll get killed by Mega Lucario, though. Does that matter? I'm trying to think if it matters here if I go Kangaskhan. I kind of need it for next turn. I don't have any draw. Like, I can't win the game next turn, which is the issue. If they go Mega Lucario. But I guess we don't go Kangaskhan. I mean, they kill it. I'm just kind of screwed. Nah, I'm not going to go Kangaskhan. I don't know if that's correct, but... They can kill with Mega Lucario. We're trying to make it as hard as possible for my opponent to win here. Depending on what the prizes are, I think it's fine. I think we don't go Kangaskhan here. We're not out yet. We can still lose this game. Despite my opponent not taking out my Latias, it's still honestly far from over. What do we got off the prizes? Okay, we got research. That's pretty good. But that is not boss. That's the issue. We do not have a boss's order. My opponent could go like... Honestly, they could kill this guy next turn. They go Mega Lucario, boss, kill the baby Latios. And I'm kind of cooked. It's pretty bad. They're Arvening those. They're not doing boss. They push bundle. We can go into the other Mega Latias, obviously. I mean, they have to go Lucario this turn. I need boss. I don't have boss. Well, like, if they just go Lucario and they don't knock me out, it's, like, really not that big of a deal. It's the same thing, basically. So I was correct not to bench Kangaskhan. It's nice to have Kangaskhan in play in this situation, but, yeah, if we bench Kangaskhan here, we'd lose the game. Probably. There's no other backup Gimme Ghoul on the board. The problem is, though, well, they already played a counter catcher, right? Yeah, okay, okay, that's fine. As long as they don't take a prize this turn, I think we're chilling. And currently they can. They can't actually take a prize now. Unless they have double counter catcher in the deck. They can pop bundle, but I have double Latias and play with Bravery Charm on it. They could have a Tool Scrapper, I guess, but we'll see. They have to draw. They have to find, like, Lucario, Tool Scrapper, fighting Premium Power Pro to take a prize. Like, it's not happening, man. It just ain't happening. It's most likely not happening if they do play a Scrapper. We'll see. I guess Vitality Man would also let them do 280. It's highly unlikely they get the knockout. The double charm here is hopefully going to come in clutch. If we had Protective Goggles in hand, I would have benched Kangaskhan. Goggles would have been good. All right, here we go. Let's see if they can take a prize. Because if they don't take a prize this turn, I should probably be able to win the game if all goes well. Because I can, like, strafe, right? So, we'll see. They could have Picnic Basket. It's a little scary. I still don't think I bench Kangaskhan. Because if they have Picnic Basket, if I don't win the game this turn, I go, like, strafe the Lucario and then set up a 2-shot. They go, like, Picnic Basket, I can't win. And then they kill If they go, like, Picnic Basket, kill Kangaskhan, I lose. So I don't think I ever bench Kangaskhan. I still have, like, Goggles, though. So, like, I could draw the Goggles. I think Goggles is not my last prize. Hopefully it's not. I guess we'll see. It'd be a lot better to win this turn, but it's not looking like it's going to happen. Unless my opponent doesn't have the Mega Lucario. They haven't played it yet, but they only have 6 cards left. Like, it should probably be in their hand. They've drawn a bajillion cards here with Fez and Lunatone. So, they should obviously have it. It would have been a lot better to get Fez down there. But I guess if I got Fez back, they would have knocked out with Lucario. This might actually just be the better board state to have against my opponent. I don't know. Ooh, they just going Soul Rock? Okay, that's good. They're not winning. They're not winning the game? All right, we'll take it. I could win this turn. I need to find my last retrieval. What do we have left in the deck? Retrieval, double Night Stretcher, Protective Goggles. Maybe I do bench Kanga. Yeah, screw it, YOLO. So at this point, we just need boss. And we win anyways. It's all good. Got him. Close matchup, though. See, this is a matchup where I wish we had a good one-prize fire type. Again, the new Moltres from Phantasmal Flames is pretty good for this deck. I think that card will be an insanely good card to have in this deck. Because, like, this doesn't feel great. Not being able to one-shot a Mega Lucario is kind of great. Now, this is where we could play Max Belt over Prime Catcher, but I really like Prime Catcher in this deck. But Max Belt maybe could be better. I don't know. Okay, I think we had Charizard. Our start's interesting. This is an opportunity to probably just go into, like, Kangaskhan for a turn, I think. So we're going to go do just that. Yeah, because, like, there's not really much else I can do with this hand, so we might as well just go into Kanga and try to get some more cards going here. See what we can find. All right, not bad. Probably, like, Nest Ball for maybe this Latias, just because I have more Megas in the deck. We have Prime Catcher, so if my opponent put down, like, a 2-prizer, we could knock it out. So Charizard's a weird one. I mean, Bravery Charm is going to be our best friend, but they also have the ability... Oh, it's Shempow. Never mind. This matchup seems scary because they can one-shot me. Any one-shot deck is, like, not great. I mean, in all honesty, we're hitting a lot of one-shot decks. It's kind of scary for this deck. Yeah, any deck that can, like, Oko a Latias is not good. But the good news is we can maybe take out the Shempow here. That's the plan. Try to KO the POW. If we can take the first 2 prizes, I'm confident we'll win the game. Because there's not really much they can do otherwise if I take the first 2, right? So, that's the plan. They're just going to call for family 2. Okay. So, yeah, we want to KO the Shempow if possible. Let's see if we can draw into a playable card to do so. That's good, but not there yet. All right, let's run errand. Okay, there we go. Nice. We are very close to getting there. Just need to hit a fire energy here off of the draw. Okay. Just need a fire. There we go. I was like, I'm not asking for too much, game. Come on, don't do this to me today. What about the stadium? Do I just slam down the Gravity Mountain? Sure. We got them. Got them. I don't think they can take a prize next turn. I can't really do much either. Am I ever goggling anything is the question. Probably not, right? Goggle seems kind of irrelevant here. Trying to think. I do want to play this. Should put this on, like, the Ho-Oh. This is weak to water, right? Yeah, I guess we'll put on a Ho-Oh. Because then they can't knock out Ho-Oh with Baxcalibur. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, you know what? That's actually the best place to put the goggles. Yeah, goggles on Ho-Oh is kind of OP. All right. What's our 2 prizes looking like? Not bad. Now, it's highly unlikely my opponent gets to knock me out here or even attack. I mean, they didn't do much. Like, I don't even know if they're going to attack. The one thing I'm a little scared of is a Wellspring Ogre Pond Sob block. But I still have 2 Switch. I probably should prize check my Switch. But I don't think they're going to get a prize this turn, which is good for us. There's a very unlikely chance to take a prize here. We'll see, though. We need to find Switch. We can Lillie and maybe get somewhere. See, they have Pidgey on their hand. They had all the evolutions. Let's thin out the deck a little bit. Play Lillie. Am I ever Night Stretching here to get an energy? Because I at least want to do Strafe. I think I'm just going to chill Lillie. I'm not going to burn Night Stretcher. Should find energy. It's pretty easy. Yeah, we didn't get the attack, though. That's okay. Yeah, it's fine. We'll do SCR here, I think. Get back all this glorious energy. We'll just strafe into the Latias. Yo, if we had Vidban, bro, this Pidgey would be dead. Where do I want to switch into? It's probably just this guy. I'd rather just give... Well, no, actually, you know what? I think I should have actually went to Latias EX, because my opponent actually could knock me out with Baxcalibur here. Didn't consider that. Okay, I actually should have went to this. Yeah, I didn't consider that. I should have went to the Latias EX, because they can knock me out with Baxcalibur here. Or we get lucky and they don't have it. Okay, that works. Yo, if they bench a Shempow, we can boss kill it. Yo, I'm down. If they had Pidgeot, we would have been able to KO it too. Yo, boss killing the POW here is pretty good. What's our top deck entailing? Nice. You can put more energy into play on Ho-Oh, which is good. We can attach... Let me just boss take out Chien-Pao. Pretty good. Boss. Pow. Alternatively, I could KO the Pidgeotto, so then I got Pidgeotto, which is actually not bad either, but, like, there's no reason not to take 2 prizes here. It's, like, literally, like, basically a checkmate situation. We're just going too fast for my opponent. That's the thing. We're just going too fast. We're taking 2 prizes too quickly. That's one thing I like about this deck. It's fast. No pun intended, because I think Latias is one of the fastest Pokemon in the game. We're just going too fast for them. See if they can at least kill me this turn. If they don't take a prize, it's... I mean, actually, I don't have game yet. I still need to find a Switch, but let's see if they can take a prize. Can they do it? All they gotta do is they gotta take a prize this turn. Let's see if they can do it. If they can take a prize, it's a little sketchy, because I'm not guaranteed to win. Okay, they got Ultra Ball. That gets some Pidgeot. That's pretty good. They finally get the bird out. Bird is the word. But will it be enough? Let's see. We just need to find another Latias. We have Kangaskhan Fez research. Like, I don't know if we're whiffing here. We got to get really unlucky to whiff, I think. My opponent could also leave the Latias alone and maybe take out Ho-Oh if they have, like... Well, they're playing Unfair Stamp. We'll see. They could take out a piece instead of the Latias itself. Like, take out, like, Fez or Latias or Ho-Oh. They could... I don't think they play Counter Catcher, do they? They might play Counter... If they go, like, Counter Catcher kill Fez, it's a little scary. But, like... Counter Catcher Unfair Stamp kill Fez would be bad. They're getting an Arven, though. Oh, no, they're playing Secret Box, which means we keep the hand, which is good. Let's see what they do. Does Secret Box let them KO me, though? They still need Baxcalibur. I don't know. They're knocking me out. What they got to get Fez or something, right? Could they Wellspring me with this hand? Maybe. They still need backs. I don't think they're getting... They should have maybe quick search for, like, Lillie or something to draw 8 cards. Arven is not enough to win. I don't know if they overcooked there or not. Now, again, I don't have game yet. I still need to find a Switch. Okay, well, never mind. They just conceded. Okay. I didn't have game. I needed Switch. I needed to research into Switch and then hopefully get there. Wasn't guaranteed to win, but a win's a win still. It was looking pretty bleak for my opponent anyways. Like, even if they did KO me, the chances I whiff were extremely low. Okay, my opponent starts with Ditto. This could be Tera Box, which... I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Protective Goggles is actually pretty important because they might play Clefairy. See if we can beat Tera Box. If I could attack with Kangaskhan, that'd be good. Kangaskhan's actually a really good attacker versus Tera Box. But, I don't know. We'll see. Our start's not bad. I think we just rip the Lillie. I could go Kangaskhan first, though, because I could try to get Ho-Oh, and then I can Vessel to the Ho-Oh. So I'm very tempted to do that instead. I don't know. We'll see. There's Nest Ball again. I'm assuming it's Tera Box. It could be Ho-Oh, or not Ho-Oh, Raging Bolt. Wellspring. Alright, it looks like it is Tera Box. We need to make sure our switches are not prized. Ooh, okay, they leave this guy in the active. That's good. What's our top deck? Okay, there we go. I don't know, should I just go for the run errand and then try to get Ho-Oh and then Vessel to it? I think I'm down. Okay, we got Latias. Charmant. Honestly, I think I'm just going to research here. I'm down just to research. Hopefully I don't regret this. Nice. Let's go. We did not regret that. That's for sure. We got the Ho-Oh. And we got the Latias. All right, what was in the deck again? Do we have... How many switches? 2 switch. Prime Catcher's Prize. All right, good to know. Because we have to watch out for Sob. It's all good, though. We hit the nuts. Turn 1 knockout, baby. Let's go. We're not out yet, but I didn't get Bravery Charm on. They could kill me with Clefairy here, though, which is a little concerning. So we have to watch out for that. My opponent can knock me out with Clefairy. Like, this game is far from over. Just because I get the first 2 prizes out of nowhere, it's kind of a little bit of Latias on Latias violence, but this game is far from over. Luckily, the Wellspring is kind of useless here. They can't really knock anything out with it, which is cool. All right, let's see what our prizes are. Prime Catcher, please? No. Ho-Oh's good. Gravity Mountain's not bad either, but Prime Catcher would have been really good to get there. Yeah, if they get Clefairy, this could be scary, because I didn't get the goggles on my Latias. Maybe if I go goggles, they could Pikachu it. Pikachu's pretty bad. This game is far from over. I don't know if I should have charmed this. I maybe should have, like, charmed the Kangaskhan or the Fez or something. All right, let's see what my opponent's play is. They should probably be able to knock me out. I did take out their Latias, though, so it's maybe possible, but they should probably get a prize. They may go for a saw block here, but if they do saw me, we could punish them by hitting Switch, and we can knock out Wellspring. Though this is, again, where I wish I had Prime Catcher. They're probably just going to Clefairy me, though. They still need... I mean, if they want a Clefairy, though, they need a pivot. We'll see how many Owls they have in their hand. If I had Iono here, this would be a lot better. Yeah, there's the Clefairy. We don't really have a good response to Clefairy, unfortunately. This game is not over yet. If I can Iono here, that'd be nice. Iono KO Clefairy would be really good. Okay, they have to burn double Noctowl. This isn't too bad. They have to burn double Towel here. I'll take it. If only we can kill the Clefairy another way. Again, I wish this deck had a better attacker to use, but in this situation, we don't really have a good option. I needed a Goggle the Latias here. We didn't get a Goggle, so it is what it is. Yep, Night Stretcher, get back Latias. I need to Iono, to be honest, this turn. We get to see 5 cards with Kangaskhan Fez. Maybe I can find an Iono. I think we do that before we Lillie. Iono here is like pretty much a must, I feel like. This is pretty bad. This is like the issue with Latias. This card is really cool, but like, dude, this card is a big op. Ooh, they have another Noctowl from Mew. Definitely would like to Iono my opponent here. Yeah, Iono would be very good. They're burning a Night Stretcher and everything. Dude, I really want to play Iono. This is 100% into a turn where we have to Iono my opponent. I don't have a way to kill Clefairy back. If I had my own Clefairy, we could knock it out. This deck, honestly, maybe should play Energy Switch. 2 Energy Switch. Might actually be really good in here. So you can try to attack with other Pokemon more efficiently. This is, like, pretty bad. I have to Iono for sure. Boss doesn't cut it. Let's just do this. Run errand. Okay, we got Nest Ball Goggles. That's good. The Iono's in there? Yeah, they're both in there. Wish I had Pokegear too, obviously. That'd be nice. Flip script. No Iono. Oh, God. We'll bump the stadium. Yeah, no Ionos. We might just lose here. It's not looking good. I really badly needed an Iono there, and I didn't get it. Oh, God. Honestly, maybe if I didn't bench this, my opponent might not have been able to do anything to take a prize. And I could have maybe passed with Kanga in the active. Maybe we can still do that, though. As long as they don't take a prize this turn, it's fine. Yeah, you know what? I'm kind of down. I don't know if this is correct or not, but we'll see. I might just pass with Kanga in the active. Well, let's see what we get off Lillie first. No Iono still. We got to switch. See, I need an Iono here, because I can Iono my opponent down low, and then I can probably win. If I just pass, can they do anything? It's unlikely they knock Kangaskhan out if I pass. If I just KO this Clefairy, they can literally just win the game by going Pikachu. I'm going to pass. This is a very tactical pass, but I'm going to go for it. Also, if I had Prime Catcher, I'd go like Ho-Oh Prime Catcher, kill Teal Mask or something. Still no Iono, though. It's kind of annoying. If I get Iono, though, we are chilling. Hopefully this play works. Because, like, if I just KO them with Latias, I just lose. Unless I had Iono Bravery Charm or something, right? It would have been a bit better. I think in that situation, if I had Iono, it would have been better to have Bravery Charm on, because it's unlikely my opponent knocks out this guy with getting this back. I needed to Iono. Yeah, we basically needed to get Iono there. Iono would have been such a big play if we actually hit the Iono. Iono plus Stadium Bump would have been very good. I think we probably could have won the game if I had Iono. If my opponent plays Jamming Tower, we also lose here, so I'm just kind of banking on them to have a Jamming Tower in the deck. Jamming Tower boss off Noctowl, and they win. If they have it, they have it. There's nothing I can do. We needed to do Iono last turn. I didn't find it. I drew 5 cards, didn't find Iono. Nothing we can do. We maybe should play more Ionos. But, like, Iono, like, the problem is with Ionos, like, in the late game, it doesn't really allow you to find pieces you need to your combo. See what they do. I'm hoping they fall for the bait and go Sob. No, but if they go Sob, then the Clefairy still... I don't know. This is kind of grief. If I had Prime Catcher or Boss here, it'd be really good to kill the Teal Mask Ogerpon. But I don't have that, unfortunately. Bundle, Hoot Hoot. Okay. Yeah, okay, sure, that's their hand? What? There you go. That is the Latias Ho-Oh deck in action. Honestly, it's not a bad deck. Being able to chain 300 damage pretty easily is actually very powerful. The one thing I'll say about this deck, it is lacking some kind of stability against 1-hit KO decks. We actually played against a lot of 1-hit KO decks in this video. Like, every deck we played against had the ability to one-shot a Latias super easily, which is hella annoying. This deck would be a lot better if it had a good one-prize attacker. I think that new Moltres from Phantasmal Flames would be very good in here. Maybe we should just play Max Belt instead of Prime Catcher. I really do like Prime Catcher, though. It lets you be more aggressive, which is, I think, the one strength about this deck is it's very fast and very aggressive. But maybe this deck should be playing Max Belt instead of the Prime Catcher. It would help a lot against Megas. So probably just play Max Belt instead of Prime, I guess. It's probably just better overall. More Goggles could be good. Jamming Tower is nice because you play against the Kangaskhan Absol deck, you can one-shot them both by just slamming a Jamming Tower down by getting rid of both the Lively Stadium and getting rid of the Bravery Charm all at once. I like the idea of Jamming Tower. I know it does hurt you, but you don't always play it. It's really just here for the Kangaskhan Absol matchup. This deck maybe could play more Iono. We maybe had a chance of beating Tera Box had we gotten the Iono. I think if I went Iono KO Clefairy, I had a decent chance of winning the game. But unfortunately, we didn't draw the Iono. So maybe we should play 3 Iono in the deck. Maybe 3 Iono, 3 Lillie is better than 4 Lillie, 2 Iono. It's just when you're constantly being forced to find retrievals and stuff, it's really good to draw max cards through Lillie and research. But maybe we should be playing more Hand Disruption because, like I said, I think we would have beat the Tera Box deck had we had Hand Disruption. Also, Energy Switch would be good in this deck, too. Definitely notice that. But overall, this deck is really cool, and this is probably, like, the way Pokemon intended Mega Latias to see play over, like, the Poison build. We'll be into the video on the deck. If you did, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. We're on the road to the big 90K subs / 100,000 subs. You want to help me reach that sub goal? Subscribing down below would be awesome and greatly appreciated. You can also check out my sponsors down below. Use code LDF. Check out my second channel for more content from me, too. See y'all later. Bye-bye.